moment. Our child suddenly covers their ears in a noisy restaurant, they melt down at the grocery store, or they become super overwhelmed by even just the tags in their clothing. While some people might just dismiss this as a behavioral issue or suggest that your child's going to grow out of it, what if these reactions are really just signs that something deeper is happening within your child's nervous system? What if understanding the neurological basis of overstimulation could unlock the answers you've been searching for and finally provide real lasting solutions for your child's sensory challenges? Well, this video is specifically for you parents who have children that struggle with sensory overload and overstimulation, whether diagnosed with things like autism, ADHD, or sensory processing disorder, or they simply just show signs of being easily overwhelmed by their environment that they're in. So we're going to talk about overstimulation from a neurological perspective in this video and reveal how the perfect storm of factors can really impact your child's nervous system development and sensory processing. And most importantly, you'll discover how our neurologically focused pediatric chiropractic care can address the root cause of these challenges and not just manage the symptoms. Well, the CDC, they have said that up to 40% of school-age children today suffer from at least one chronic health condition. So sensory processing issues are becoming more and more common. And while traditional approaches often focus on avoiding the triggers or just managing the symptoms, they really miss the underlying neurological imbalances that really create or lead to sensory overload. The medical system tends to view these challenges through separate diagnostic lenses, autism, ADHD, anxiety, when they're often just connected by one common thread, which is nervous system dysregulation. So let's dive into some of that science behind nervous system dysregulation and overstimulation. So overstimulation really happens or occurs when the brain receives more sensory input than it can effectively process. So think of this like a traffic jam in the nervous system, too many signals trying to get through at once. And this just isn't about behavior, it's about how your child's brain and nervous system are functioning. Now, our nervous system has two branches. It has a sympathetic fight or flight branch and a parasympathetic rest and digest branch. And when subluxation occurs within our spine, children get stuck in sympathetic dominance. And this creates a cascade of effects like difficulty sleeping, digestive issues, emotional dysregulation. So that overstimulation, really, where does it start? It can start from a perfect storm of factors contributing to these sensory challenges. So things like prenatal stress is one of those. This can impact fetal brain development and sensory processing. If mom is super stressed out during her pregnancy, those stress hormones are then shared with developing baby in her uterus. Other things that can contribute to it are birth interventions. Things like C-sections, forceps, and vacuum extractions can create a lot of physical stress on the nervous system, specifically the brainstem, upper neck, vagus nerve area. And then also things like early childhood stressors and environmental factors can even further impact the nervous system development. Well, what are some signs that your child is maybe overstimulated? Well, some of the physical symptoms are things like headaches, nausea, fatigue. Some emotional signs are more irritability, anxiety, and emotional outbursts. And some behavioral indicators are things like difficulty with focus, meltdowns, and seeking quiet spaces kind of away from all the different stimulation. Well, how does neurologically focused chiropractic care help? Well, first off, we do insight scans that identify these areas of subluxation and nervous system dysfunction. They measure inflammation, they measure muscular tension, and they measure how the body is processing stress. And our precise neurologically focused adjustments help release the stuck sympathetic stress, that fight or flight stress, and it activates the parasympathetic nervous system for better regulation of things. And this addresses the root cause rather than just managing the symptoms of overstimulation. So if you're tired of watching your child struggle with sensory overload and you're ready to address the root cause of their challenges, it's really time to explore neurologically focused chiropractic care. And here at Pinnacle Chiropractic, we use state-of-the-art insight scanning technology to identify exactly where your child's nervous system needs support creating a customized care plan that targets their specific needs. The first step towards real lasting change is to measure how your child's nervous system is regulating and adapting, and this can be done with a neurologically focused insight scan in our office. And this scan is non-invasive, it's gentle, and it can be done with your child sitting right next to you or in your lap. And then we can see how their sensory system is really adapting to the world around them, how and where it is stressed, and most importantly, how we can help calm it. So visit the link in our bio or comment below to learn more. You can always visit our website, pinnaclebradenton.com. We want to help your child experience the world without being overwhelmed by it. So I'm Dr. Matt at Pinnacle Chiropractic. We will see you guys on the next video. Thanks again for watching.